Hello and welcome to Unplugged with Masters. Mr. Rajasekhar, Senior Pyramid Master, currently living in UK.
I used to just eat the mutton. I was continuously eating that. I never thought I will become vegetarian.
By profession, he is a software architect and also the managing director for Shakahara Technologies Limited, who got introduced to meditation 16 years ago.
That transformation has given me a lot of strength and a lot of inner courage, basically enlightenment. Meditation, vegetarianism, being aware, these things actually drive us forward.
He, along with various other senior masters, is spreading Patriji's vision of building a truthful society through Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation and Vegetarianism.
But after becoming vegetarian, I can say so far 90% I never taken a tablet.
Mr. Rajasekhar, along with the PMC UK team, conducts daily meditation and wisdom sharing sessions through Pyramid Meditation Foundation based in UK. Apart from this, Mr. Rajasekhar is a very good cricket player, chess coach and Division 1 league player.
Awareness is a fire within. We should be aware in life always. It's a key of living a balancing life.
Mr. Rajasekhar unfolds many unknown chapters of his life in this episode of Unplugged. Hello and welcome to PMC English. This is Ayushi Farasi and welcome back to our series of Unplugged with Masters. In this episode of Unplugged with Master, we have a great master from UK who is a senior software consultant and the managing director of Shakahara Technologies. So today we'll be in conversation with him and we'll get to know more about his spiritual journey. So let's welcome him in this episode of Unplugged with Masters. Welcome to PMC English, sir.
Thank you.
So firstly, starting with what made you a shift from India to UK?
Thank you for inviting me first of all, PMC English, and my heartful pranams to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. So I have started my meditation journey from my college days when I was second year of my graduation through one of my family friends. He has a spiritual center in Anakapalli. And I used to go there and started meditating in 2005 onwards. Then from there my life started transforming and I moved on to Hyderabad for joining my first job in year 2007, and I am not very happy outside world because everywhere I go it's not complete. People are not satisfying anywhere, so I am somehow not connected. I felt separate. Then I continued my search of spiritual journey and I searched Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement website. I found spiritual centers. One of the great spiritual centers is Medipatnam Center, where I used to go every Saturday evenings, listen to masters for 1 hour and do meditation for about 1 hour. So that gave me a lot of inner strength. So from there, after 6 months of that practice, I used to do meditation every day as well at the home. So that transformation has given me a lot of strength and a lot of inner courage, basically enlightenment. I can say after 6 months, sudden transformation happened after 6 months. So suddenly my thoughts have reduced. Until that I have so many thoughts. If I think about talk something, I just connect to that thoughts grid and everything I used to contemplate. Due to my bipolar nature of mind, I used to think whether this is right, that is right in every aspect. So after 6 months that has stopped. So I felt total bliss, and from there every moment has tremendously, at workplace simply, I used to do work for 7 days. My lead used to ask, do it again, do it again. that kind of reviews used to happen, but later that shift has one shot. I finished work in 2 days. Suddenly, yeah, it's done. That's my first review, which completed in 2 days. So I was like, my speed has, that's what performance increased. So from then, I moved to UK. So I was very happy in Hyderabad. I'm not fond of going abroad like that, but I'm okay, enjoying wherever I am. But suddenly I got an opportunity. My company, Vartusa, sent me for 1 week engagement. Then that engagement keep on extending for 6 months. Then, and also immediately I got an opportunity for another 2 years. Likewise, I keep on continuing there. Now I taken citizenship there, and also spreading meditation activities, because I gained a lot of energy and a lot of life transformation with this simple technique Ana-Pana-Sati through our Guruji, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. So I am just continuing and spreading with other masters as a co-creator. I'm very happy indeed.
Like you have shared now that you have been in meditation from a very long time, that is almost like 16 years you have been meditating. So I would like you to share one of the greatest experiences of you while doing this meditation, any of your experience.
See, again, it's like I used to validate myself a lot before I speak, right? That's why I used to hesitate speaking out because of that validation. Experiences wise, as I said, one of the examples, that 6 months of thoughts frequency. So that understanding, everybody should understand that thoughts are common. Even after 10 years, 5 years, once we do meditation, first 20 minutes we may get, because of our day busy life, suddenly we sit in meditation. First 20 minutes we may get that reduction of thoughts, right? That then immediately we go to energy gaining state. So I understood that analogy by myself, my own frequency, my own understanding. I developed that meditation, what happens in the inner layers. After that, what happens? Energy, with more energy, what we do? Then we do astral travel, or I do past life regression, for example. Past life regression, even for a day, because we unconsciously speak a lot, unconsciously scold somebody or act inconsistently in somewhere. So how can I do better? So that and regression I keep on, which gives an improvement, right? I don't know whether it's past life regression. I never been anywhere on that subject yet, but that's what my inner has given me, that regression has to happen, that corrections is constant development. That's one of the experiences which I advise everybody to go through, self-introspection. For any solution, everybody, we have to understand that we are all one, connect to oneness consciousness, and we have to ask everybody, irrespective of their levels. We may see differences, whether even they are not meditator. It doesn't matter, they are conscious being. So we have to keep asking what is our problem. We have to keep on discussing. So it's like a jigsaw puzzle, we keep on connecting the board of puzzles. So likewise, we know the answer, but we have to ask everybody for a wholeness. We get each piece from everybody and we connect. So that's why I found myself that it is helping me. So I have to keep asking, keep talking about it, connect to that orientation. I also connected to nature. One of my friends, a pyramid master, suggested when I was also in the path of early stages. So he suggested we have to understand how I can connect to nature. So that work I did 1-2 years like that, by talking to nature. And I also discovered something, that heart frequency. I used to check myself always, if my heart is like happy, too much happy, or too much angry, or depression side, where is it? I always check. Whenever it is low, it is a reminder for me to that I have to find out the better option in meditation. So these kind of checks, because they are continuously happening, so I used to check a lot of them. So that has actually helped me how much unconscious I am throughout the day. Even after almost 8 years of meditation, I thought I don't have ego, but at workplace I have a lot of ego. I discovered when we actually work, that's why it's suggested to do karmas. When you choose a line of area, you have to do work. Even though we are prosperous, abundant, it doesn't matter, you have to do. Because when we work with people, then there is an opportunity to discover our trigger points, and there is an opportunity for us to work out within how can we excel. Things like that really helping me. If I am not doing meditation, I also experimented how that life would be. It's again going towards backward or just enjoyment, just physical pleasures or such kind of activities will be there, but there is no enlightenment, there is no learnings. So that kind of, we connect to people who are for example, drinking people, friends will be there like that. But for example, I experimented, but I don't find a joy in that. Any unconscious activity, we may find happiness, but it's not forever thing. That I discovered. So that's not the thing that's not me.
Right.
And also I started working on the awareness aspects. Through Osho, I read a book. I recently given my book review in PMC UK channel. So that also I like very much, because awareness is a fire within, fire of enlightenment or quest. So we should be aware in life always. So we understand it's a key of living a balancing life. So a lot of unconsciousness we have to discover. So when we identify it, we can apply the solutions. That's the only way to move forward.
So it's like altogether meditation is the key over here, and that is what got you to a blissful state.
Yeah, exactly. I never used to do meditation, and I was thinking, am I crazy doing meditation, sort of. But yes, it is a way of life. It has to be there. It's not something to do, right? Meditation is something being thing. So that understanding we gradually improve. So start sitting, gaining energy. First we have to understand what are thoughts, right? How can I come out of that? How can I silence my mind? How can I connect to my inner self and be there as an observer? So that witness consciousness we activate, and also reduce the thoughts, gaining energy aspects. Once we gain energy, we heal our body. Where I used to play cricket in UK. There the conditions are different. So I used to play 50 or 40 over matches. So our fitness level has to be very high throughout the week. We have to maintain. And when we go in the game, and once you come back, also body pains a lot. So if I don't do meditation, it's like 2 days of body pains will be there throughout. And again, I have to go to workout. I have to take that 2 days pause. But when I do meditation 1 hour, 2 hours after coming back, it heals immediately. I can see that fresh energy. I can move freely, like as if after 2 days of normal, usually without doing meditation. That kind of difference I can clearly see. So that healing is happening. That aspect we have to understand. Physical healing, and also a lot of nerve systems we have. So I suggest beat concept, breath energy amplification technique, which Patri sir has taught us, and its subject is in PSSM website. How can we balance our energies? So there is a lot of detail how we lose our energy. So that concept I have applied, I have studied. That's why I'm saying if we understand that energy concept, it helps us with that wisdom. The more we do the meditation, we keep on excelling faster. So we have to develop understanding in every area. So step by step.
Meditation played a very vital role in your life. That is really wonderful. Moving ahead, like you have been spreading meditation in UK too. So how was the response from the people of UK?
People in UK are very supportive. Like they see a difference in their lives as well. So when they come and tell that this is working for me, or this music of meditation is very good today, or that's simple, they keep on encouraging, because we are doing the free of cost. As Patriji said, service has to be free. Meditation is something they are discovering themselves, just we are tapping them. So I'm just following the same principle that what we are doing is, we are, as a group, we have many masters there. So we are grouping up, we are working on shift basis, like one day one master will guide. Likewise, throughout every day meditation happens, morning, evenings, and also weekends wisdom sessions. Because of COVID or even normal conditions, because all people cannot gather every time. So also we have, luckily, this PMC India Works English, all the channels, big channels are helping us. We have also started a small channel there, but it is growing up. Now response is like, they come back and say that that recording is actually helping me, because I couldn't attend that way, and that way they are connecting back to lots of work happening here. So that's why they're asking for a channel there. And response is like, whenever Patriji sir comes or any other master visits UK, we conduct sessions there, and people are really, the response is very good, and we expecting locals to utilize this, and they are enlightened as well, a lot of with their conscious speaking. I can clearly see. Patriji sir said they need vegetarianism only. They are enlightened already. So to spread the vegetarianism, I also support a lot of organizations who are supporting veganism, at least Hare Krishna movement. So wherever the activity is happening, we are supporting, doing our best in that. A lot of my friends who are vegans or vegetarians, we are actually supporting everybody there to help us share the joy.
You have been into many of these activities actively doing in UK. That is really wonderful. Also, I have heard that you have been actively involved in pyramid call services that is based in UK. So I just want you to highlight about this.
Yeah. So pyramid call services is actually started globally by Lingareddy, master from Delhi. So on Patriji sir's birthday, November 11th, Pari from PSSM Global initiated countrywide establishments of this growth wise, and PCS UK has started, and my team has supported me to take the responsibility, and as I am happily taking the initiative. This is basically improve the communication and connect the master to the whoever ready to learn the meditation. So in a way that it's a strategy. So we have UK wise, we have almost 48 to 60 counties, can't remember, including Ireland, Scotland. So how do we spread the message, right? What's the best way to do? It's not just one channel required, or is it sufficient, or some sort of thoughts. So we are identifying location wise a master in locally. So how can we help them? So in locally they can, idea is to book a hall. In UK halls are a bit cheaper, some community halls. So book a hall, master, anybody available can visit there, help them teach meditation. Locals, at least 10 people gathered. Yes, very happy to spread. Likewise, think about everybody who is ready. At least masters are there. We are establishing that network. So it's a big work happening with the support of Lingareddy and Patriji sir.
You are actively associated with Mr. Ravikiran and Mrs. Pranahita also. So what all programs that you all together spread in the UK, or you organize in UK for the people of UK, so that they also can join in this massive movement or the vision of Patriji, that is meditation and vegetarianism?
First of all, Pranahita is a senior master to me. So when I visited Dhyana Jagath in 2010, I attended her session. Then I connected to our brothers, Pradeep and Prabodh masters, and a lot of other masters. So when I went to UK and they also appeared there, suddenly it's like very happy moment for me. So we used to regularly meet Ravi Pranahita, and then suddenly slowly we started spreading meditation. So one thing happened, like I was working in a central of UK, which Midlands. There is a organization, Ana-Pana-Sati charity is there. So Ana-Pana are basically they do the humanitarian activities, like how sustainability, how to live, what's the best way of living, sort of exploration they are doing as well. So their volunteers are my colleagues. So they have every annual event every year. So they connected to, I told that I do spread meditation, then they understood that, and can you take a session for us? So then immediately I invited Ravi Pranahita also to spread along. We all went there, and we taught the meditation, and since then, like almost 100 people joined that session, and many people continued from that. They requested us to start the daily meditation because they liked it. They are very sincere volunteers. That thing we have learned from Ana-Pana team. The way to help people. They are more of a service. Whether there is a food request is there, they prepare the food and go and serve the food. They take a lot of effort to do all that. They are completely towards seva. When they understood the meditation, they improved their lives, and they are still with us, and we are all working together because of common base. Likewise, we conduct sessions, we do planning. When sir comes, a lot of Westerners also like sir sessions especially. So that's why we request sir to come, because of his higher vibrance and higher frequency. So he guides very smoothly, and very easily he will help people so that's why we coordinate very well, and it's basically nowadays it's become very easy activity for us. We have all the support from India, all the masters who are giving us any kind of material, so it's a cakewalk for us.
That's really wonderful that you are also spreading Patriji's vision across the globe, that is UK. So coming down to the next thing, that is the second most principle of PSSM is being a vegetarian. So were you a vegetarian, or you transformed yourself after coming down to the meditation?
I transformed myself. Earlier I used to eat a lot, and I used to just eat the mutton. Whenever I go, I was continuously eating that. I never thought I will become vegetarian. I was Srinivas Reddy sir's student, so I learned from him for about 2 years in Hyderabad. So he always used to check, Raja, are you vegetarian? Have you transformed yet? So that has helped me as well. And so what happened is, I never do anything into my life unless I completely accept it. So though masters are telling I'm not transformed yet, so I was doing meditation. I said initial 6 months period. After that, everything has started helping. My sensitivity levels increased. So when I was in the office, every afternoon if I eat a non-vegetarian meal, that afternoon was low performance. I used to feel sleepy and couldn't work almost. So when I eat a vegetarian meal, I was very healthy, very light, and my sensitive levels of understanding my body, and I am light, and I am able to work better. So that understanding happened, improved. What I did is, rather than stopping suddenly, I decided to let's do this way. 3 months vegetarian, 3 months non-vegetarian. Likewise, I experimented, and after the first year, I did 6 months, 6 months. Then later on, I don't have any cravings. I'm very happy with the vegetarian, and I have a lot of myths like if I stop eating non-vegetarian, I go to gym. Would that my energy is balanced or not? So I have experimented. Initially, first 2 days was low. I thought, okay, it's not working again. Then after 1 week, it's all normal. I was very cool, calm. I'm able to do anything. Then I realized it's just my mind trying to stop. Those kind of, I have to win my mind a lot. So that kind of attitude developed, and basically connected to truth. So this after coming vegetarian, a lot of health issues reduced. Every year I used to go to hospital for like low blood cells, something typhoid or whatever. Every year, 1 month almost. I don't know the reason why I'm going like that. But after coming vegetarian, I can say so far 90% I never taken a tablet. So I can heal myself. The running nose, usually mornings, lot of people, I say that, it's just energy leakage. We have to work out that beat concept again. That with the understanding, if we do meditation, we can just be happy, and we can just win our health patterns, or mind deceiving, or mind controlling over us. So these kind of, there's a lot of benefits being vegetarian. I never believed first I can do, I can, all this can helpful. Meditation is enough, thought, but they are equally important, both of them.
So it's like, meditation and vegetarianism totally revolved your life into a, very blissful and a beautiful life.
Absolutely. If I could do, there are a lot of people like me. So I actually talking today to address all my brothers and sisters who are trying to come up. So it's very easy if you connect to meditation and vegetarianism. So it's quite simple. One master said, do meditation, light enters into your being, that will drive your life. That's what happened in my life. I just taken that point. I just did meditation, continuously believed in myself, and believed in meditation. That light I can see entering in me, that actually improving, giving me next, do this.
Knowing about your spiritual journey, it's really beautiful that how meditation and vegetarianism can, totally make your life blissful. So lastly, concluding this episode, I would want you to give a strong message to all the audience watching this episode.
This is a very simple message. So far we have spoken that meditation and being a vegetarian, this helps, transforms everybody. Lot of us are suffering a lot. Suffering is due to ignorance, what Gautam Buddha said. So what is our ignorance is, we just believe in what we know. We just think that what we are doing, what we believe, the myths so far, we are just thinking that is right. I am non-vegetarian, I have to just, what I am doing is right because my ancestors have been doing it. And don't just go that lines, just work out. So we are all one. So there is a bright side. And to the senior meditators who are already there, if you don't know it, so the energy patterns, what Patriji said again, consumption, conservation, and utilization, maximization aspects. So how we just consume energy, what we gain in the deep sleep we consume. Then the conservation is just, we know, learning the energy, this is the energy and we have to conserve. Then with meditation we conserve, but again we don't know how the leakages are, we lose a lot of energy. So again we need to understand how to utilize that in the right direction. And the maximization of energy again comes through meditation, spreading meditation. So the connection part of with others, so why we connect with others, it's not just coincidence. It's all pre-planned, and so we have to understand. So once we improve our frequencies, we connect with higher beings. So we just decide where we want to be. We want to be happy, higher frequency, or the low frequency beings. We can fit anywhere. So you decide. So just decide. Everybody wants to be striving towards, but what are the dragging points? So it's all within us. Meditation and vegetarianism, being aware, these things actually drive us forward.
Wonderful and a very powerful message, and I hope that the audience watching this would take away a few life lessons from this. So thank you so much for joining in this episode of Unplugged with Masters. It was really good knowing about your spiritual journey, and I just hope that everybody take back all the important keywords and important things that actually transformed your life through meditation and vegetarianism. Thank you so much for joining in, sir. So audience, this was Mr. Rajasekhar from UK, who has shared his spiritual journey, and I hope that this episode of Unplugged with Master would be useful for all of you, so that you can take away those strong life lessons. So with this is Aishi Farasi signing off. Stay tuned to PMC English for more updates.